ABML morning update. Stocks nosedive, dramatic erosion of 10 trillion rupees in market capitalization amid geopolitical rhetoric indicates fragility of market sentiment. Global markets. US equities suffered big losses on Tuesday after US President Donald Trump intensified his rhetoric on Greenland, threatening to impose new tariffs on countries opposing the sale of the Danish territory to the United States. The Dow Jones Industrial Average shed 870 points, or about 1.8%. The S&P 500 dipped about 2.1%, and the Nasdaq Composite slid 2.4%. US Treasury yields spiked, and the US dollar declined as Trump's threat caused a flight from US assets. Danish pension operator Akademiker Pension said Tuesday that it is exiting the US Treasury because of financial concerns over US debt. European stocks ended lower on Tuesday as investors continued to monitor geopolitical tensions. The Pan-European Stock 600 finished the session 0.7% lower. Domestic market. Indian equity indices ended on a negative note on January 20th. At close, the Sensex was down 1.28% at 82,180, and the Nifty was down 1.38% at 25,233. GIFT Nifty trades higher by 35 points at 25,290, signaling a positive start to the trading session. India's core infrastructure output accelerated to a 4-month high of 3.7% in December, rebounding from 2.1% in November, driven by improved performance in steel, cement, and electricity. The 8 core industries, which account for nearly 40% of the index of industrial production, showed mixed trends during the month. Steel output rose 6.9%, while cement production surged 13.5%, reflecting sustained momentum in construction and infrastructure activity. Electricity generation expanded 5.3%, marking its fastest growth in 9 months after a contraction in November. Coal output also improved to 3.6%, reversing earlier weakness. However, fuel-linked sectors continued to weigh on overall growth. Crude oil production declined 5.6%, while natural gas output fell 4.4%. Refinery products also remained in contraction, highlighting persistent structural challenges in domestic hydrocarbons. Focus for the day. UK CPI. Eternal Q3 FY26 results. Gravita India Q3 FY26 results. Key corporate development/policy actions. SRF Limited posted strong Q3 FY26 results with 6.3% YOY revenue growth to 3,713 crore rupees, EBITDA up 22.2% and net profit surging 59.6%, driven by robust fluorochemicals performance despite pressure in other segments. Shoppers Stop's Q3 consolidated profit fell 69.1% YOY to 16.1 crore rupees despite a 2.6% rise in revenue, impacted by an exceptional loss of 17.7 crore rupees. ITC Hotels delivered a strong Q3 FY26 performance with revenue rising to 1,231 crore rupees, up 21.9% YOY. EBITDA stood at 467 crore rupees, up 23% YOY, and net profit increasing to 235 crore rupees, up 9.4% YOY, despite a one-time labor code-related cost. Sequential momentum was robust, with profit up 77% Q-on-Q and revenue up 47.1% Q-on-Q. Cyient DLM reported Q3 FY26 result with decline in revenue to 303 crore rupees, down 31.7% YOY due to large order completion during FY25. EBITDA stood at 28 crore rupees, down 1.6% year-over-year, and net profit to 11 crore rupees, up 1.9% year-over-year. DCM Shriram Limited reported solid Q3 FY26 performance, with consolidated revenue rising to 4,003 crore rupees, up 13.8% YOY, led by strong growth in chemicals and vinyl and Fenesta building systems. However, net profit declined to 213 crore rupees, down 18.9% year over year, due to a 55 crore rupees exceptional charge for labor code implementation, resulting in mixed profitability despite resilient operations. Fund flow. FII sold shares worth 21.91 billion rupees, while DII bought for 27.55 billion rupees.
Investment in securities markets are subjected to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.